Ladies and gentlemen, this is the mayor of Rochester, New York. She is being indicted for campaign finance. This is just weeks after she fired the chief of police. Because, Daniel Prude was killed at the hands of these animal cops up in Rochester, New York. And it's like every place else we see in America when these incidents take place, it's all this finger pointing and nobody wants to take responsibility because that's what America is. America is the land of unaccountability. So let's get into this story. This is the Democrat and Chronicle, October 2nd, 2020. Lovely Warren's indictment draws varied reactions from officials. So, a handful of elected officials and community leaders expressed mixed reaction Friday afternoon as, they had announced that Lori Lovely was going to be brought up on 2 felony campaign finance charges. Warren and 2 campaign associates are charged with first-degree scheme to defraud an election law offense for illegally coordinating activities and expenditures. The grand jury indictment was announced by Monroe County District Attorney Sandra Dorley and is connected to Warren's 2017 mayoral re-election campaign. Warren, through her attorney, Joseph D'Amelio, denied any wrongdoing. She is set to be arraigned at 4 p.m. Monday in front of, so she's going to be down at the county courthouse for her arraignment. Here is a sampling of what the community leaders and elected officials are thinking after the announcement of the indictment. First-term city council member Mary Lupien expressed sadness. She said, "A lot of work must be done to regain the public's trust. We can and should do better," Lupien shared on Twitter. "I look forward to partnering with the community and council in working to ensure greater transparency and accountability for our public officials through measures like an independent ethics board, elected controller, and public campaign financing." City Council Loretta Scott said she hasn't had a chance to review the entire indictment. "Okay, I believe in due process and that everyone is innocent until proven guilty." Okay. And Scott said in a release, "I want to assure the community that the business of the city will continue uninterrupted." Okay, so, all right, let me see if I can play this audio here. Let's see. Okay, it don't appear to be playing.
Warren didn't need any more money to win her election. She won by huge numbers. She wasn't in danger of losing her election in any way. Certainly the intention of creating the PAC was for community purposes, to sponsor a Little League, to foster community relations.
Okay, so Monroe County legislator Rachel Barnhart, in a statement posted on Twitter, said she knew there would be no change in outcome of the election, but she said it was important to speak out. The election to which she refers is one she and former Rochester Police Chief James Shepard lost to Warren in 2017. In fact, the State Board of Elections began investigating Warren at the behest of Barnhart and Shepard. Barnhart said transparency is key to assuring free and open elections. That must be just something they like to say. Transparency. Well, we know these people aren't transparent in nothing. It's a load of BS. I guess it's just something to say, and I guess nobody ever challenges that because these folks are never transparent, ever. Okay, they just like using that word, but they don't like to actually do it. Felony charges against the mayor are very sad and will plunge our city further into turmoil. The Daniel Prude and campaign finance crisis stem from the same thing, corruption. There is a culture of government in self-interest, including running roughshod over laws, rules, and ethical norms. But you know what? That's America in a nutshell. This is America. These folks that run America, whether it's on the local level or national level, have proved they cannot run anything without corruption. They can't. If you look at all of the centuries and just read the history of this government from day one, they can't run anything without a bunch of corruption around this whole place. I mean, that's all. That's the only thing they really proved in 500 years that they're very consistent with. They're very consistent with corruption and murder and lying and stealing. Yeah, they're very consistent with those things. But as far as doing the right thing, oh, forget it. That ain't even in them. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, this woman that made up a lot of excuses and tried to bury the death of Daniel Prude, she is now being indicted for campaign finance. Lovely Warren, mayor of Rochester, New York. Y'all, please tell me what you think. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.